Okay, how everybody doing today? This is Dutch. Just giving a breakdown of what's going on. Got a 55 saltwater FOWLR tank. For those who don't know, FOWLR is fish only with live rock. I don't have any corals in there as of yet. Tank has been up and running for approximately, I'd say, 3 months. Cycled relatively easily. Didn't have any bad brownout stages or any type of crazy happenings with the water. Only issue I really had with this was that the wet dry protein skimmer combination that I bought was the Rapids Pro RP3 unit, which comes from FOWLR. Wasn't a bad unit. It's just the fact that it's an all-in-one unit, so if one thing fails, getting that part, I'm not saying it's hard, but they kind of take their time of sending it to you. It's almost to the point like you have to remind them, hey, I have fish in the tank, so can you speed it up? But they send you the parts, but like I said, it's not that fast. It's not the reason why I changed it. It's because it just wasn't doing it what I actually was expecting it to do, especially for, like I said, the protein skimmer was built in. It was a Venturi protein skimmer, I believe. It was built inside the unit, and it was running pretty good. I was getting a really good skim mate. About after, say, a month and a half, I noticed the pump was actually getting louder. It was actually the loudest thing running. Right now, if you're hearing anything, that kind of like soft whooshing noise, that's just my lights. The fans, it has 3 fans in it. It's aquatic life. It has 3 zones. Has whites, 10,000s, 2 bulbs of those, 2 bulbs of the T5s, and 4 banks of lunar LED lights, which once those are on, the fan units, of course, they turn off. So at nighttime, this thing is, you don't hear anything when the lunar lights are on. Like I said, I run my lights at 10, 12 intervals. Basically, that is, the whites come on at 10 hours. In that time, the blues run for 12. So I got a couple pounds of Fiji live rock that I got at my local fish store. If anybody in the area, just go to Franklin Square, Pet Barn, Franklin Avenue. See Manny. He'll give you the real deal. He has a good supply of live rock. Got majority of my fish from him. What we got inside right now, got 3 tank raised clownfish, 1 blue damselfish, a bicolor angel, 1 fire red shrimp, and 2 scarlet cleaner shrimp. If anybody is interested in getting the fire shrimp, you have to be patient with them. Once they get adjusted to where they are, they'll start coming out way more often. Some people have said that they don't come out at all. Some people say they're active. Mine's, when I got in, he basically hid under a rock the way I had it set up, that he didn't come out for like almost a week. I didn't see him come out of that shelter. But the funny thing is, as soon as I put the bicolor angelfish in, he moved right into the cave with the fire shrimp. So that's where, at nighttime when the lights are out, he's in there with them. So that's the odd couple up in there. You got Felix and Oscar up in there. Also got a red dragonet. If I can capture him right now. He is hiding. There he goes. You can see him right there. There he goes. This guy is all over the place. The tank raised clownfish, they're not shy at all. You can put your hand in a tank and they'll swim right up to you. Because they've never been in the wild, so they're pretty much, I would say, oblivious to danger. My blue tang caught itch, which he caught he had the pop eye. His one right eye, oh my god, The thing looked like he was rocking a monocle. It was humongous. I didn't think he was going to actually make it. I treated the tank with Ruby Reef. It's copper, no copper in it. Safe for inverts. Treated the whole tank because trying to capture him was impossible. I chased him for like 3 or 4 days, trying to set traps, trying to do everything. Couldn't capture him. So I just had to treat the tank. Like I said, we got about 10 blue leg hermit crabs, and there was about 10 scarlet. We're down to like, I think there's like 2 scarlets left because it looked like it was a bad Bloods and Crip gang war going on in there. Some of the blue hermit crabs took over the red hermit crab shells. Then sometimes during the interchange of shells, the red hermit crabs got basically eaten by this guy, Mr. Dragonet. It's a male. When he gets kind of funky, he throws up his dorsal fin and kind of struts his stuff like a big peacock. Funny. He does it a lot. He's probably not going to do it right now. If I gave him some brine shrimp, he kind of gets into it. There goes the fire shrimp. Now everybody's coming out now because everybody wants to be on the camera. And there goes one of the scarlet shrimp. There's a little one supposedly in there. He too he hid a lot. He started coming out a lot more when I added this guy in. But now either he met his maker or he's doing an incredible job of hiding because I haven't seen him in 2 days. That's the outlet for the Fluval 305. That's the intake. It moves the water around relatively easily. I have a Hydor Corellia 1050 pump. I don't have it in there right now. I just wanted to see how this works by itself before I put that in there if I need to. Okay, I got a lot of dust particles flying around because one of the Dragonet was digging. He likes to, like I said, he plays in the sand a lot. I originally, like I said, I had a RP3 which was quite large. This is the Fluval. Just take a little shot. Small unit. Not that big at all. Comes with flexible hoses, but I used one of the flexible hoses for the inlet. The outlet itself I made. Use some vinyl hosing. Go to Lowe's, Home Depot. Go to Lowe's. Lowe's is better. You could just walk up and, you know, pull out the stuff yourself and use it, do whatever you have to. Got no leaks out of it. It's a quick release auto stop unit. It's a prime pump to start it up, which started up relatively easy. It took me the second try because I didn't have a lot of water inside of it. Once I got enough water in it, it started right up and it's quiet. You don't hear nothing. Just show you the back part of it. Don't mind the mess back there. That was my old skimmer pump where it released into, which I'll be using again when I get the new one. I'm getting an Aquamax hang on the back. See how the hosing, like I said, I used the vinyl, the one it came with. That's my Hydor Corellia, Hydor inline heater. It has a 5/8 nozzles. So like I said, if you're trying to do the same type of setup, just bring it to Lowe's and you find the right vinyl tubing. All you need is about not even 2 feet of it to actually start up from the actual unit to the actual heater. Then you can use the Fluval tubing that they gave you and attach it directly onto it, onto the Hydor, and use it for your outlet. Simple. I do that because I don't want nothing in the tank. This unit, it keeps the water at 78 degrees. Right now it's at 80. I turned it up a little bit because I was, like I said, I had it disassembled, the whole tank, for about an hour. It took me an hour installation to do everything. For people that claim that it was hard to install, if you can't put Legos together, then I suggest you don't get this, because this was simple. It took, like I said, within an hour. Now it's just because fiddling around with the hosing to make sure everything lined up right. But right now it's silent. The water's starting to clear up. I did a quick little scrubbing of the walls because I didn't have a protein skimmer and the algae was getting a little bothersome. So once we get that new unit running, we'll see. Hopefully this will clean up a little bit better. The water is actually looking pretty much clear as it's gonna get right now. But as far as right now, the 305 is a pretty good unit. And another reason why I want the 305 is because you go to any pet store, they have all the parts and all filter media readily available for you. Probably when I get a bigger tank, I'm gonna start trying with the sump and see how that plays out. But so right now with the Fluval, it's 55-gallon tank, works like a charm. Stay tuned next week and we'll see how the protein skimmer hangs on and see what we get out of that. Later.